Hey, what's up everybody? Aaron here. You heard a little excerpt, or at least my take on a famous progression called La Folia de Spagna, and it was done in 7 variations with orchestration, of course, by the composer Salieri. And I listened to the classical station the other day, and you know, they were talking about Salieri and about Mozart and about the movie and how it wasn't properly portrayed or entirely true, how it was dramatically displayed in the movie Amadeus, right? And I listen to classical music all the time. I listen to jazz too. There's a station here. It's 12 hours, it's 24 hours a day. 12 hours of classical during the day, 12 hours of jazz at night. And you can look it up. It's WRTI, Philadelphia. They stream, I'm sure, but it's unbelievable. You just listen to amazing stuff constantly. You name it. Debussy, Mozart, Chopin, Handel, you know, Tchaikovsky, Vivaldi, Paganini, you know, Liszt, you know, Dvorak, Scriabin, you know, the list goes on. And on a particular day, I was just sitting there listening to this La Folia de Spagna, and I was just quite taken aback by it. I thought it was a mesmerizing progression. It kind of cycles, and you can just keep doing it over and over and over until, you know, until the rapture or the second coming, or at least the aliens return. Anyway, the ancient ones, right? Ancient aliens. Love those guys. Anyway, so let's get to, I'm going to show you the chords that I came up with just by listening to the radio and just kind of, you know, using my ear. All right. So we're starting with this particular situation in D minor, right? So we're going to use a D minor chord. We're just going to hit like a bar chord here. So you have your D, your A, your octave D, and you have your third up here, okay? So you have your F, right? And it's a minor third. If it was F sharp, it would be D major, right? So we're in D minor. Now, what I want to do is I want to do a 3 count. So it's like 3-4 times. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that kind of thing. So for every down, I'm going to do a D minor chord to begin, right? D minor, 1, 2, 3. Simple enough. I went to 3 positions of D minor. 1, 2, 3. And then I end it with an A note, because it's, you know, it's in there. It's the 5th, right? So I have just to kind of create that rhythm. That kind of thing. Now, the second situation is like this augmented thing here. It's going to be like, imagine doing a minor chord here on the D flat, but just taking the fifth and bringing it up 1/2 step. Okay, so I'm not doing, you know, D flat minor, right? I'm doing, it's like the minor position with that augmented fifth. Now I'm gonna do my threes again, right? I did this, right? And ended with the A. Now I'm gonna use this position and I'm gonna start my threes here. All right, now all I did there to do my next 1, 2, 3, right, is I just started with that augmented chord, right? Did a minor 7 flat 5 little position here. So you have, you know, your fingers kind of entwined, you know, every other string. This guy skips down to this one, this guy skips up to this one. So it's like a little, it creates a little box there, a little shape. And then A7. And that was my next 1, 2, 3. So I have 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3, right? And then what I did is I went like, I kind of, I do a little flutter there, right? And I use that, the E beneath the A, that fifth again, right? So I do that little trill there. Again, one more time. And let them ring out, right? If you want. So I have my 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Now we got to do 3, 2, 3. Back to the D minor, right? 2, 3. That's easy enough, right? Same thing as the 1, 2, 3. So, you know, we go back to that. Now the 4, 2, 3, the fourth pattern is C major. Right? 1, 2, 3. C major. Little sus there. So I have that. sus2, so boom, right? And then basically I go to F, and it's just 3 Fs. It's another 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Simple, right? 1, 2, 3. 3 Fs. F majors, right? Then I have back to the C, to the sus2, right? But then I jump up to that augmented, that D flat augmented shape, and then I resolve this to an suspended, kind of flip people off there, right? And then go down here. So you're doing kind of like a minor, like a G minor 13. And then the octave basically of a G minor 7, right? And then, you know, go to a minor, G minor, right? And then I go up to like B flat. B flat, and I'm actually using this kind of minor to major third thing here because it's only a half step away from this, you know, this 7 and A major. And it sounds kind of nice, you know, it kind of resolves nicely because, you know, you got your augmented, you got all your leading tones in there, right? So let's actually, let's try to get through it, okay? I just kind of learned this to myself, like literally like yesterday, so off of the radio, and it wasn't guitar, you know, it was just a symphony, so again, this is not, you know, it's just a take on it. So we have this. 1, 2, 3. We'll do it one more time. 1, 2, 3. And on A, right? And then we have right? We do that little ditty there. So we have that. And then we go back, right, to the D minor. Ending on that A again, simple, right? Now we go to the C major, suspended second, right? All right, little sus there. And then we do the 3 Fs. Back to that C major, sus, and then jumping to that D flat augmented thing, right? And then resolving that D minor to the D sus, right? And then we're kind of imitating the sus situation here. We're resussing, right, with the G here, G minor, and then that, B flat with the major and minor third, major to minor third, and then resolving that A major to an A7. So let's try to go through that. I'll go through it real slowly, and then I'll see you guys on the other side. All right, here we go.